They're so much in love, they can't do without each other, and the next minute they say they fell out of love. What do you think the issues could be? Today, we're going to be exploring this topic, why couples fall out of love in the long run. People who were so much in love with each other, why they get to a point where they become enemies. I have guests in the house that will be helping unpack this topic with me. My name is Oluwaseun. Welcome to the Real Hot Mic. Madam Momo, you're welcome. Mr. Alex,
Thank you.
good to see you again.
Thank you.
So, like I asked earlier, you meet couples, they are so much in love, they are friends, and in the long run, you just find out that they become total strangers to each other. Everything just goes cold. What do you think could be the contributing factor to why we have these issues these days?
Well, thank you. There are so many issues that can actually cause that. Probably misunderstanding or not communicating enough. There's some little issues that maybe over time they'll just overlook it. But when they don't discuss it, you see those little issues will become a very bigger issue. So I believe those are the things that actually accumulate to
Something.
Exactly.
Mr. Alex.
If you say falling out of love, or maybe we'll take it further to divorce, and you now ask, what exactly is causing it? If you ask my opinion, it might be controversial, but I think a large percentage of the problems that we're having in marriages is attributed to women.
Here we go again with Mr.
No, we have to, because a lot of people will not like it. But I say to myself, if a marriage is going to work, it is more than 70% in the woman's hand. Not a man has very little problem. But people often think that men have too much issue. A man naturally has very little problem. But I think most of the problem is with women. It's okay, I should expatiate on that.
Please.
Okay, let's pick a country for instance. Let's pick the country everybody looks up. So like let's say US. 70% to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Why?
Why?
They are the ones initiating the divorce. Okay. Every marriage, because you have two people coming together, you're going to have issues. And the way you sort your issues out depends.
Whether it's going to work.
Whether it's going to work or not. But you have just little issues. The next thing she has gone to file for divorce. I don't feel. That word, it just drives me crazy. How I feel. So you are going to end the marriage based on how you feel. So the problem is that women feel too much. And that is why marriages...
Because we are emotional beings.
But you can't bring emotions
It's natural.
When you say you are emotional, it's like saying I am selfish.
I don't think emotions could not be
Yes,
selfish.
it is selfish because the marriage is not about you alone. There are children involved. There's the man, there are children, there are families, there are mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, everything. And you feel selfish. You have to look at the broader picture of everybody. Two families are in Africa here, it's not just the two people that are getting married. The two families are coming together. They know themselves. Some of them have even become friends of each other. And this is my sister-in-law. I'm going to Ibadan. I have a sister-in-law there. She'll come and pick me up. Things like that. But you just feel.
Are you saying that even when a marriage is not working, when it has become toxic, a woman should remain there because she does not want to be seen as selfish?
When you say toxic, you have to now expatiate on the...
They are different. I know most people will think toxic. When I said a marriage is toxic, it means maybe the man is hitting her. It goes beyond that. There are some marriages that there is no domestic violence, but emotional abuse. There are some men that they will not beat you, they won't hit you. But the words they will say out of their mouth, the way they would reduce you, they would make you feel like nothing. And I feel like emotional abuse even cuts deeper than the whole, because physical abuse, okay, they will beat you, slap your eye will swell up. But those words keep
If you say emotional, because women most times if you read some of the reasons why, you take the divorce book for instance and read some of the reasons why women divorce, you hear over 50% say, I'm no longer happy.
I feel is it not a good enough
You're no
reason?
longer happy.
See, I'll actually come in here. He mentioned something. He said women are always at fault. What happened to men? Why do you think it's women that are always at
Help me
fault?
ask.
Okay, now let's break into the marriage itself. A man is thinking about because most of the women of today, believe me, maybe I'm too harsh when I say some of them shouldn't even be wives. Most of the women of today are not even qualified to be wives, because you have a woman, she can't cook, she can't clean, she doesn't wash, she's just interested in she's in her phone 24 hours. The house look like where I've been to a couple's house before. I don't know if I can leave my dog there, and there's a woman in the house. The house just look like as if that is where masquerades change their clothes. And there's a woman in the house. The home is your responsibility. The man is going to be out all day working for the family. It's your responsibility to keep the house safe. But the things about women is that if you see any man that is disconnected from the wife, investigate her very well. Because one thing about men is that men don't forget. That's one thing women don't know about men. Men don't forget how you make them feel. They don't forget it. And they don't forget what you say. Like a pastor I used to work with before said they brought a case to him to settle. Now, I need you to look at the bone of why the man just disconnected. Now, the woman said the man doesn't talk to her anymore. He just comes to the house, minds his business. When he's done, he goes out. Then the man was now investigating what happened. Then when they now eventually got the word out of the man was providing for the family. He was working, then he lost his job. Then the woman was going to work one day. You know what she said? She said, please come and remove your car. Let those of us that have work come and go to work. I need you to, that's how women talk. They just say something. It's easy to be thinking how a person is reacting to you, but you don't see your action that is causing that person to react in that manner. They say action and reaction are equal and opposite. What's that supposed to mean? Let those of us that have work come and go to work.
So because of this,
no. So what's that supposed?
You stated.
No. What's that supposed
women
to?
Women are the problem in marriage.
When you see, no. I've always said that there's always an exception in every case. But women sometimes, because some women think they have bad mouth, because just chip in one thing and just one thing. But one thing they don't forget is that a man will think something over and over again. And now ask yourself, because what most men are doing for women, I don't want to put that out there. Women can't do it for men. What men do, yes. That's the truth. Because a woman will tell you, my money is my money, but your money is our money. No woman, if you reverse that case, no woman will say, my money is our money, but the man's money is his money.
Okay.
So
I would like to stop you there.
I'll actually talk about what you just mentioned now. It's still part of the problem. When a little thing happens, fine, you might not even call it this very serious issue. Maybe the woman has spoken and she has forgotten that she even said that. The onus is on the man to call this woman back and ask her, and even you made this statement. I don't like this statement. Why did you do that? See, every little misunderstanding, when you talk about communication matters.
That friends end up turning into strangers to each other.
That is the reason why.
Because if you love somebody, I want to just put that out there. If you love somebody, you will not hold a grudge against that person.
But women don't love. The women love.
To love this person.
The women love.
Women love.
How?
Women love.
So a person that
women, we are natural lovers. That is why a woman can carry a child for 9 months, love that child, nurture that child, love that child, while still loving the husband, while still dealing with your family, while still dealing with the man's excesses. Now you mentioned that the woman has roles. The woman should clean the house. The woman, who made all those rules? What is wrong with the man cleaning the house? What is wrong with the man helping
let
out
me tell you.
around the
Let me
house?
tell you something. You know, I said something that men are deep thinkers. What they need to train most women about, and you know, if you listen to many good preachers and marriage counselors, be careful of your words. Because there are some words that you drop, you don't take it back. You can't take it back. The man just comes to a conclusion that this woman does not love me. Because if she loves me, she would not say she wouldn't be saying the things that she's saying. And when a man comes to that realization, it's over. You have lost that man. Just forget about it. Even if the marriage is still on, you are married to yourself. They won't talk to you. They will, I want food. Okay, fine. Please. I'm tired now, because he has lost the love. And from that point, it's like when you have a crack in a building.
Yeah.
The crack just begins to. That's when the woman now said, he doesn't love me. Most of the times they are right, because the man, you have either killed the love in him, because it's men that actually love, women don't love. I always say that. No. We have to establish that fact.
A woman doesn't love.
A woman, a woman should.
Hold on. A woman doesn't love. She drops a name she has carried
that's love.
all her life.
Because she dropped name is love.
She bears yours. She comes into your life. She bears your own name. She bears your children.
That's
she
a sign
nurtures
for love.
your children. She doesn't love.
It's like tradition. That's tradition. When people just get married, they just
I feel
get
like
married.
you're too traditional.
No, it's not about. It's not about.
That's what the problem is.
See, it's not. We need to. We're having problem in marriages globally. Almost every the value. If you look at some countries, you see that the discussion is marriage still necessary? And that's how far we have fallen. Because people doesn't even see, especially when you go to countries where marriages have become business. Somebody just married you and the next minute he wants 50-50 and all that. So you prenup. People are now insisting on prenup. You have to sign now that you are going to stay in the house. Things like that. So the value of marriage, basically, though in some other clans is not like that, but in some countries it has completely gone to almost zero. And if you want to blame who doesn't want marriage or who is killing the institution, is women.
I disagree with you.
It's women.
I disagree with you.
Okay, I'm going to put my points clear. When you see a woman now married for 2 months, you want half the man's wealth, 50-50. Are you marrying him for the money, or what are you marrying? They now say, okay, sign a prenup. He said she doesn't want to sign. Why don't you want to sign? Is the marriage not for better, for worse, till death do us part?
I want you to know that prenup goes both ways. So
yes.
There are some women that earn higher.
The man is ready to stay. The men are always ready to stay.
You keep saying that the man is ready to stay.
Because statistics point to the fact that the women are the ones filing for divorce. 80% of the divorces are initiated by women.
No woman will go into a marriage with the intention of breaking or probably divorcing maybe after 2 months.
No. Women go into that. Don't even let us go there. Don't even let us go there.
Oh my God.
Some women will marry.
You mean a woman in the relationship with the what is it called? Both the man and the woman, they'll go into a relationship maybe for like 2 or 3 years. At the end of the day, they'll get married, and with the intention of wanting to
break up.
Are you people? Are you on this earth, or are you just coming? What happened to Hakimi, the footballer? If he didn't keep his money with the mother, what happened?
That's Hakimi. For the fact that it happens to Hakimi, it cannot happen. Doesn't mean to happen to anybody.
So many women, marriage is transaction for them now. So many. It is popular in some clans, it's not popular in some clans. That's why the whole thing is collapsing.
It sounds like you keep saying that most times the men want to stay.
Men want to stay. Yeah. A man wants. See, one thing about a man wants a family, not necessarily.
Because men
like their children.
Men are very tricky.
How?
They want to stay and frustrate the woman into speaking out, so that it will now be the woman's fault.
Because
in this part of the world we have a way of turning things against. She was the one that said it first. She was the one that I've been in the marriage. I kept quiet.
Okay.
Why not speaking up?
No.
Why in the marriage you're not speaking up?
That woman now, the analogy I gave earlier, I said that woman now that the husband lost his job, and she say, I beg, come and take your car. Let those of us that have work go to work. What about if she says, don't worry, dear, you'll get a job, you'll get another
Do you know
the
the attitude that man put up towards her when he was working and earning?
The attitude somebody put up doesn't warrant you to say the amount
Don't
of
say
things.
that.
No, okay, that means the attitude he put up. You two don't want the marriage again now. So let's
See,
scatter it.
you are saying now is the fault of the woman. That's what I'm trying to correct.
But I'm telling you, what they brought before the pastor as case. This is what there was no case. There was no that was the case. I had the full story. That was the case I had. She said, "Come and take your car. Let those of us that have job go to work." Now, why would she say such a thing? If the love the man has for you, and that's just that, who knows what she will say when she comes back?
I was having this conversation with a friend. So she was telling me of a family friend that relocated with his family abroad. And the moment they got to
England, I think
it's not England. I would not like to mention place. Immediately they got there, because their law there favors women more. The woman started dealing with this man. But people that saw only that part started castigating the woman. Now this is a man that, coming from Nigeria, he had a bunch of side chicks. He on his own, he doesn't even hide it. If you're not comfortable with this marriage, walk out. That's what he keeps telling the woman. If you're not comfortable, and this woman keeps sticking to herself that I've invested my time. Look at me. You've collected 3-4 children from me, and you're telling me to walk out. I won't walk out. When they got to the land where she knows that
to favor her,
she started dealing with him. That is why I said there are two sides to a story. This man now he started throwing the pity party, playing the victim. You guys can see now. You guys can see what my wife is doing. Don't bring your wife, Nigerian men, don't bring your wives outside the country. But you've sown a seed already. You've sown a seed already, and it has come to the time for you to harvest what you've sown. And you are playing victim now.
But you see, those cases are extreme cases. First of all, she married him.
That's why
Who married him? Who married him?
A woman.
She can't come and be complaining about her choices. Who married him? See, let me tell you.
It's her fault for marrying him.
Yes, it's her fault.
Everything is a woman's fault.
It's her fault. Now let me explain. Because most women don't. I said it before that most women don't marry for love, because a woman's love is conditional. Anything that has condition is not love. I keep saying it, and I will continue repeating it. Anything that has a woman's love is in the condition that you can provide. There is nobody on this earth that can hide all the red flag 100%. It's because if you want to tell me that when the woman was with that man, he was walking like holy and he was speaking in tongues. There
are some men that they are the devil's first son.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
She didn't see that he liked women.
They are sneaky. I'm telling you that, Mr. Alex. And when I'm saying this,
and they are deceptive.
Very.
If you see a man that is a womanizer, you will know. And if you see the one that
don't write it on the forehead.
Women like men that give them trauma.
Can you imagine?
That is the truth. If you bring pastor,
how do you know what we like? Can you imagine? How do you know what we like?
I know women. Even if you read about
your past life,
if you read about women's psychology, they will tell you that women like. They will tell you that the man is too boring, Joe. They will tell you I like a taste of somebody that will give me a little headache.
There's nothing wrong having taste.
A taste of a bad boy, a bad good boy.
Listen, just like men have their taste in women. There's nothing wrong in a woman wanting her man to
bad
be
good boy. You look for a bad boy that is good.
I don't think that there's any. I don't think.
Because you give them a church boy, they tell you it's too boring. I don't want this type of person. I want a bad good boy. Somebody that is bad. He has tattoo all over, but you're looking for Satan that is.
What about men too that want a tongue-speaking, fire-consuming sister, but in a body's body? Let's talk about that too. You see men say, I want her to be religious, so I want her to be a prayer warrior, but may she be with a touch of body. What about that too? I don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that you are allowing this man. You are allowing this man.
No. I want to hear what they want to say to that.
Because
I've heard men say that. May she be fire. May she be firebrand. Let her be able to.
Men in the majority.
But I like her to look a certain kind of way, body with a touch of body.
Men in the majority.
Oh, with a touch of a shower.
Yes.
That's the word.
Tell me now, if they keep body and a woman that will tie scarf and her scarf will get to this place with big Cinderella skirts. I mean, what they call that?
You will be the first person that will even cast the stone.
You the body and be like,
No.
I want her to.
A lot of men would not, as wife, men would not choose the body.
And that's where the problem.
As wife, men will not choose the body.
That is where
If it's somebody to
problem
play
is.
with, they are going to pick the body.
Mr. Alex, I put it to you that's where the problem is. Because wives, they see their wives as something that they would marry and dump in the house like a furniture.
No.
That's where these problems are coming from.
That's not the problem. Let me explain something to you.
If you see a woman and you see a woman and say, okay, this is who I want to build my life with. This is who I want to have special things to do with. You will not just see anyhow woman and say, let me marry her. She be my wife. If she just enter, she has entered.
So let me explain why that is so. There's what they call the bloodline rule for men. And most women don't know that that is what a man looks at before he gets married. There's a bloodline rule that a man wants to marry a woman that can guarantee his bloodline. Now, if a woman looks or suggests that she's promiscuous, that she follows other men, the man just feels that this woman cannot guarantee me the bloodline rule, because he will feel that this woman is going to give me a child now that I will begin to doubt the paternity of the child. So that is why you see men, they'll tell you they prefer to marry virgins or somebody that is not too, doesn't show like she has been with too many men. That's the reason why you will see men, you just see a very handsome man, you're just going to marry a woman that is not so beautiful.
And that's where the problem will come.
Of the guarantee of the bloodline, because he knows that this one doesn't, she's not the type that messes around.
And
so
but a woman that is a body,
he will now go and look for his real taste in women outside.
His real taste in women.
Yes, because the one he married in the house is to continue his lineage, his bloodline. Then he will now go for the real what he wants. Let me tell you something. You're making it seem as though some men have fantasies. Okay. They like the virgin. They like the ones that are not exposed to be inside in the house. Then you see them outside. They want ladies that can
flow with them.
Yes, that understand their.
But you know, men are polygamous in nature. You know, that's how God.
I'm happy you said it.
Yes, but women are not supposed to be so. Well, you want to tell me a woman will have 4 husbands? Is that what you want to tell me?
So there's a certificate that they've handed over to men that you can have 200 wives.
The problem we always have, the problem the world has is that women continue to compare themselves with men and continue to see themselves as men. Women are not men.
I disagree with you. No.
Women
How can you say that?
A man can have 6 wives. A woman can have 6 husbands.
We are kind of shifting from the topic. I understand that all these things it's kind of interwoven to they are contributing factors. But see, there are certain things. What I'm trying to say now is that you said most of the time the issues are from the women.
Yes.
Why most marriages end? Yes. I'm trying to make you see reasons why it's not true.
If you want your marriage to last long and stay long, the woman has to mind every word that she says, because men don't forget. Most of any man you see that has fallen out of love, the woman has killed the love in him.
And the man has helped her in killing that love by agreeing.
How do you? Because women don't have physical power, and their power is in their tongue. And some of them, you need to see the way they talk. They
Just
know
like
how
men
to. They know how
Even
to.
men too.
Men talk.
Men talk, but
Men talk. Men have
Some men talk more than women. Yes.
Yes, please.
Men talk more than women. Do you understand? See, let me explain to you.
A man can talk more than a man can talk more than a woman. But the choice of words, what that woman said to that man, come and take your car. Let those of us
There are men that have said
men that even
let me
said
tell
more
you,
than
no,
that.
let me tell you.
There are men that said more than
stayed
that.
with me for more than 15 years. I still
There are men
remember.
that have said
it.
more than that.
Even when the pastor was asking, what do? I didn't even know where to start advising from.
There are men
Okay,
that
now
have
she
said
has
more
killed her
than
marriage. She has
that.
killed the love in her marriage. And she's now asking people to come and beg for her.
No,
But when you are using your words,
Assuming when that word came out of that woman's mouth, being the husband of that woman, there are so many things you can do to actually solve that
a
issue.
man
don't
just
even know what has
lost. A man
happened.
just
You don't
lost
even
his
know.
job. A man just lost
You
his
don't know
job.
what has happened.
He's looking for where else to. He's looking for where.
There's always two
where
sides
and
of the
what to
story.
do in a very very difficult country. And the next thing the wife will say, "Come and carry your car." Let me
Because that's
support
what
our
most
job."
men do.
Eh.
When outsiders chase them, they will be seeking, they will come and seek refuge with the woman they once rejected, a woman they once talked down on, a woman they once victimized.
There are
You
some
see
men.
a man when he's boxed up, you can tell the wife that look at me.
They don't even eat at
Okay,
home.
okay. What are the gender roles?
They don't
It's
communicate.
a woman's job to comfort. You know that.
It's a woman's job to comfort.
Yes, and to nurture the family. That's the woman's
At least
job.
I've not been
now
to
that
weddings.
now that the man is in a state that is low, you are the one to comfort him.
It goes both ways.
No, he's the one that has lost his job. It's your job to comfort. See,
You see,
women are more
That is
like
why we
women
have-
are more like
This
men
is
today.
That's why we have a lot of marriages breaking
That is why we
today.
have lots of bad marriages and lots of entitled
Because
husbands.
women have forgotten their roles. Your
What
role
about
is
men?
to comfort your whole family.
No matter
your
what.
feminine energy to comfort your family. Oh, my husband, how's work today? You give him a hug. You keep him at home.
Okay.
But you have women before they talk, like a possessed cat.
Just like men too. There are some men, they are the one providing. Probably the woman is not working.
Have you been in a church where they are settling case before? The man has not altered one word. The woman has said more than 500 words. What are you saying? What exactly do you want to express? The pastor is there. Everybody that want to settle the case there.
You can't just judge one case and think that all the cases. No.
Majority of
That is not
women,
like
their
that.
power is in their mouth, and they have said things that have killed the love. Because I tell you, men don't forget everything you are saying. Men will be keeping. They will keep those words for you. Okay, now so I come and take those of us that have job. And
What about men? Men that their wives are the breadwinners, they are the ones who provide. They take this woman's money and chase after younger girls outside.
What about that? What do you say to that?
What most men want is they want a dummy, a foolish woman who cannot make decisions, who cannot stand up to them, who will not talk. When they come 10 a.m., 12 a.m. to the house, it's okay. When they come 3 a.m., it is okay, it's fine.
Well, the man is the head of the home now. What did the Bible say?
So because he's the head of the home,
he said,
anything goes.
Not anything goes.
No.
The
The
Bible
woman
said,
doesn't have the right to say anything.
The Bible said that men should love their wives and the women should respect their husbands. That's what the Bible said.
So what, will you hurt someone you love? You won't hurt a person
How do you
claim to love. So if the Bible tells you to love your wife, will you hurt a person you love? Meaning you do not, you're just contradicting yourself.
I'm not. The problem is that the whole problem is that women don't marry for love. That's why the love falls out easily.
How do you know?
Okay.
Are you a
Because
woman?
women marry on the condition that you can provide. Any love that is conditional is not love. If I tell you, for instance, give me 100,000, I will love you. Is that love? So women marry on the condition that you can provide. And when you marry somebody that you don't love, you are marrying the person on the condition that he can provide. Once he can no longer provide, that love just gets a heart attack.
Okay,
Well,
that's
what I'll say
fine.
to that is that
I'd like you to wrap you up.
What I would say to that is that women, both man and woman, they have faults. Because when an issue happened in a marriage, there's nothing wrong in both of them sitting down to sort it out.
Taking responsibility.
Especially taking
Not
responsibility.
pushing blames.
Not
around.
pushing blames, as in understanding.
Yes.
Even communications. Those are the things that goes hand in hand marriage.
Every marriage.
I don't say it's only a man that does.
Every marriage has problem.
It's both.
Every marriage has problem, but the people filing for divorce should be blamed more. if there are over 80% of women filing for the divorce, women are to be blamed
For the fact that there are
for
only
the failure
80,
of marriage.
for the fact that 80% of women are filing divorce doesn't mean
Let
that
us
it's their
continue
fault.
sorting the problem. We have problem. Let us be married with the problem, because you are married with the problem. Let us continue to solve the problem. But once you go to court to file for divorce, then it's your fault. If 80% of women are the ones breaking the homes, they are at fault. Because the statistics shows that all divorce cases, women file over 80% of it. The woman is the first person to go and file for divorce.
And they ask the reason why?
It's not the reason why. We have problem. Which problem doesn't have solution? We will solve the problem. But once you go and file for the
There's some
divorce,
problem that doesn't have solutions. The only solution is to talk. When you know that you can't talk about it, you can't discuss, you can't communicate, just forget about it.
Wrapping up. These two people I have in this studio. We would wrap up now because we don't have all day. If you allow them, they will go at each other. They will keep jumping at each other's throat. But let me put this out there. Communication is key. In whatever you do, your relationships, your marriage, communication is key. If there's someone you, at a point in your life that you could not live without, you tell yourself that I love this person so much, I cannot do without her, I cannot do without him. And it gets to a point where you literally want to kill each other. You see each other and you dislike each other so much that you want to kill each other. What is the problem? What do? You communicate, you talk, and see how you can sort out issues and not push blames around. Until we come your way again next week, please don't forget to like, share, and comment. I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think the problem is? Reach out to me. Be sure that you get our response back. Thank you so much. Until we come your way again next time. Bye-bye.